In today's video, I'm going to show you how to clean and disinfect your pedicure kit at home. So stay tuned. Welcome back. In today's video, I want to teach everyone how to take good care of your pedicure kit or any other manicure, pedicure tools that you have at home to keep them clean and disinfected so there is no chance of any cross-contamination from people using them within your household. I want to make sure that your tools will last you a lifetime. These are the items you're going to need to keep your tools nice and clean. You're going to need 99% alcohol. And get a pretty big bottle because you're going to want to fill this jar up. You're going to want a bale type closure jar so you can seal it shut so nothing evaporates and no air gets in to cause rust spots on your tools. In the bottom of the jar, you're going to need a big wad of cotton. And if you order the jar from my online store, the big bale of cotton comes in the jar. You're going to need a spray bottle to put some more 99% alcohol in, a little jar to sit your tools in so they can air dry after you have disinfected them, and a nylon bristle brush. And I have all of these things available on my store. Some of you may be asking, why do I need cotton in the bottom of my jar? It's to prevent any damage to your tools when you put it into the jar. Sometimes you might accidentally drop it and the tip of your implement will hit the bottom of the jar and get bent or damaged, and it might crack your jar. The cotton also serves a purpose that will collect any little bits of debris that you didn't clean off very well before you put them into the jar. So you do want to make sure that you have cotton in the bottom of your jar. You might be wondering, oh, are you sure my implements aren't going to rust if I stick them in a jar with alcohol in them? 99% alcohol is a great disinfectant for your tools at home. And this is my little jar that I've had in my house for about 15 years now. And I've had little curettes, tweezers, pushers, nippers, all kinds of little stainless steel tools. And I've never, ever had them rust. I did have a situation the other day when I accidentally left this jar on my nail table open. And I did have a few little water droplets on one of my cuticle pusher handles. And because I left the jar open, it did get a couple of little rust spots on it. Now I can easily remedy this by taking my nylon brush and scrubbing out the discoloration. And it comes right off. And you can see the discoloration in the bristles of my brush. Now I'll take this to the sink and clean this with soap and water, and then I will spray it with my 99% alcohol, let it dry, and then I'll place it in some kind of a little cup or a jar like this, so I make sure that it gets oxygen all around it so it can dry and evaporate off. After you've used your pedicure tools, or your tools to give yourself a manicure or to give one of your family members a manicure, there's going to be little pieces of dead skin and debris on the tip of your tools, in the little jaw of your nippers. It comes up like in between here, and then you'll get little teeny bits of fingernail down into the grit of your file. You're going to want to wash all of that out before you submerge it into your sanitizing jar. You're going to take it to the sink. You're going to use your nylon bristle brush. You're going to use some soap, and you're going to scrub the surface of your tools and rinse them really well get off any little bits of dead skin out of the tools. You're going to rinse them, and then you want to take a piece of paper towel and dab off any of the excess moisture, because those little water droplets, when they sit on the surface, that's what's going to give you little rust spots, so you don't want to have any of that. Then you're going to bring them back to your jar. You're going to want to have your jar filled up far enough to submerge at least half of your tools. And you're going to, or at least, at least the tips of them. I would probably have mine filled up at least halfway, but I was running low on my alcohol at home. I need to get a new bottle so I can fill this up. And then the same with your Ingrown sidewall cleaner. Then you're going to shut it and lock it. The only thing that the jar on my store doesn't fit is the nail file. So to clean this, after you've cleaned it at the sink, you're going to spray it with your spray bottle, and then you're going to place it vertically in a jar so it can dry. You don't ever want to lay it on a surface, because this underside isn't going to get any air so it can dry, and oftentimes it will just get like suction cupped to the surface of your table. So you want to have that in a jar standing upright. You're going to use the same method to clean any of the angel foot files that you have at home. This is the large pro. This is the one that you see me using most often in my videos. This is the small, and this is the mini pro. I use this mini pro at home in my own shower, and when you're finished using it on your feet in the shower, you still need to scrub off the little pieces of dead skin that are left on it, pat it dry, and then spray it with some alcohol, and then sit it over to the side. Don't lay it flat, like I said. Stick it in a little jar in the shower to let it air dry. Now, if you've got the Meticulous Manicurist nail files, this is the 150 grit edge file. This is great for shortening fingernails, toenails, acrylic nails, gel nails. You can even use it to smooth little pieces of dead skin or calluses that you have on the sides of your fingers. And the same with the Meticulous Manicurist buffer boards. These are flexible, and they're really easy to smooth out imperfections and buff off any kind of discoloration that you have acquired on your toenails or your fingernails. Now, the thing with these tools is that they are porous, so you don't want to get these too waterlogged or they won't last very long, but you still do need to clean the surface of them. So you will take your nylon bristle brush, you will mist the surface with the alcohol and scrub out any like nail dust and stuff like that. And again, stick them into a jar upright so they can get air circulating around them and to dry them properly, because especially this one, if you leave this stuck, or if you leave this sitting on your table, the alcohol will just suction cup it right to your table, and you don't want your tools stuck to stuff. So, I mean, it will come off, but you don't want that to happen. I want you to keep your tools nice and safe so they last you a long, long time. So let's do a little recap. What are you going to need at home? First, you're going to need the tools, of course. And if you haven't picked up the Pedicure kit, it comes with the stainless steel file, the cuticle pusher, the toenail nippers, and you get a free Ingrown sidewall cleaner, and it comes with the cuticle remover. This jar that I have here, this is only 16 ounces. The one that comes with your kit is 32 ounces, so it will last you forever. And you can use these tools to give yourself a manicure too, but I do market them as the Pedicure kit. And I have so many people leaving positive comments that have purchased the Pedicure kit on all of my videos, and I will put a few of these around here so you can see what they have said. You can click the pause button to read the entire comment. I know they are popping off the screen fast. The Pedicure kit for the holiday special is still available until December 18th. There are also additional specials available. Click when you get to the online store, and I'm going to have a photo up here in a second so you can see where the menu bar is.
click the Products tab, Nail Care, and then Holiday Specials, and it will list everything that's on special.
So you're going to need the tools, 99% alcohol. You can't use 70% alcohol or anything under 99% alcohol because there's too much water in it and it will cause your implements to rust. Even if they're in a sealed jar, they will rust. So you don't want that to happen. You're gonna need the jar, the cotton, the spray bottle, a little jar to stick your tools in so they can dry properly, and a nylon bristle brush. And I have lots of these nylon bristle brushes on my online store too. I'm going to make a category for the holiday specials because so many of these things make great holiday gifts. And to find that category, you're going to want to go to the menu bar at the top where it says products, then choose nail care. I think it says nail care. And then there's going to be a category that says holiday specials. So choose that, and then there'll be a bunch of stuff. I'm going to be selling some things and throwing some free things in for you when you purchase certain items. So don't forget to check out that section for the holidays. I just want to thank you all for watching my video. I really appreciate all the support you give me, and I do hope you learned how to take care of your tools at home. I wouldn't want anybody to have the chance of cross-contamination, especially if somebody's dealing with a nail fungus or does have a wart on their foot. That is very contagious. You don't want to spread that around the family. Please leave me a comment in the comment section for your chance to win one of the tools that I was talking about in the video. And be sure to check out my Instagram because I will feature one of the comments in my Comment Hall of Fame. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to visit my channel. People like you are the reason for my success, and I appreciate it so much. But remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel for all the latest videos. Remember, it is free, and I'll see you next time.
Here are some other great video suggestions for you. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.